In Flat Earther news, submitted by Jomalian Monk,
Oh, teach the religion.
a self-taught rocket scientist plans to launch himself into the sky to prove the Earth is flat.
A
Perfect.
self-taught scientist, huh?
I love that.
Rocket scientist, yep.
How's he gonna prove that?
With a self-made rocket.
So he has to go up himself without the assistance of NASA and then take a look at the Earth. You know, he could probably do that with those really high hot air balloons.
Yeah, true. So this man, his name is Mad Mike Hughes.
That's not a great name for a scientist.
He's a mad scientist.
Ah,
Yeah. And so he's planning to go up 1,800 feet above the Mojave Desert in his homemade rocket,
that sounds like a terrible idea.
traveling at the speed of 500 miles per hour. So, first of all, if you guys don't know, this is what flat earthers believe our Earth looks like. So they believe it's
How do they know that?
I don't know, they just believe that.
That's just their theory.
Yeah, so they believe that the Earth is a disc, and they believe that all of the Earth's edge is icebergs, and then so inside is where the sun and the moon circulate, and they just go.
Also,
So do they think of it as a disc or is it like a slight dome shape? Because I also see north and south, so I thought it was like the edges are kind of a little bit south of the center. Or is it just south, our south?
I think it's our south.
I see.
South. Everything is south.
they don't believe in north, west, or east.
I think they're trying to show
The north
in
and
relation what our south looks like to them. So what we think is Antarctica, they think is just a ring of ice.
Yeah,
I think that's what they're trying to say.
Yeah, and so like what Mad Mike is trying to prove is that he's trying to go.
I'm convinced.
Into the not atmosphere, into the Atmos flat.
Ooh.
And so go up in
She's
there
showing us.
and then see like the entire flat earth, and that he's gonna prove that every astronaut, every NASA person, just everyone in the world is just lying about the fact that we live on a sphere.
I have a question. What the fuck is on the other side?
I don't know what they believe.
Wouldn't it be easier for him just to go all the way to the end?
Well, like, they're saying that it's like, because a lot of the parts where there's icebergs and stuff, they don't let you visit it. It's like only if you're a scientist or a researcher, then you can go to like Antarctica and stuff.
But you know how they could prove it? Get a plane, go to Antarctica, and see if you could wrap around the other side.
Yeah, how come he can't just go into a plane and fly it himself and just keep going?
That'll prove it. If you go straight in a straight line, right, due south, and if you continue going off into the abyss, then that's what happens. It's a flat. But if you wrap a fucking round like this,
You're a fucking poet. You had a fucking in between wrap a fucking round.
Yeah.
Fucking poetic.
Yeah, so this is Mad Mike and his homemade rocket.
Holy shit.
Is that him standing there?
Yep.
Wait, is he Photoshop?
That rocket ain't gonna get you into space, dude. What the fuck is that? That's a bobsled with a firecracker.
Well, he's not really trying to. He's not trying to really go into space. He's going into the Atmos flat.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Well, because they don't believe in spheres.
That's not even gonna be tall enough to take a picture to show that it is flat though.
Yeah. Well, that's what he's planning though. This is another side of it.
Well, good for him. Pursue your passions, bro.
Yeah, so he was supposed to already launch his rocket, but he ended up postponing it because he started having mechanical issues and also like legal issues because he needs a permits of some sort.
Oh, he found that out later.
Fuck the permits, just do it, homie. Prove the world.
Question is, who's gonna pay for the funeral?
That's a good question.
He'll burn up in the. That's just.
Well,
tight.
he says
Is he
like
expecting to fly that thing back down too, or is it just gonna drop down?
There has to be like a parachute or some shit or some kind of.
yeah.
What if they're right?
Then the world goes flat.
Yeah.
What if they're right and they're like, see, I told you guys.
Then I'll be like, cool.
Now we know.
Now in my brain it's flat now. Awesome.
Yeah, moving
So it
on.
doesn't really affect you. I don't know.
Order combo number 2.
Because I don't understand. The only reason, not the only reason, aside from science, what is the purpose of telling everybody else that the world's a sphere?
Yeah.
Like, what is the government's agenda to let us believe that the world?
That's
is
how
a
they
sphere?
control us, David. You don't even know. They keep us controlled because a circle is not a square. That's why. But once you fucking find out that it's a flat surface, oh man, chaos. So they have to do this circle shit.
I'm really curious as to what they think is like under us then.
Then
They haven't thought that far.
how come when people fly, they go this around and they go back here? I don't. You mean they go back around? Shouldn't they just fall off and die?
No, well, that's what they're saying, that the whole Earth is just like this.
Oh, so they're just going from destination
Yeah,
to destination,
like
destination.
this.
The funny thing is, if you look at like flight routes and stuff, if that logic was correct, then it would take a very, very long time for this place to get to this place. Like, it doesn't make no sense.
Wouldn't it be shorter?
Yeah, that's
Let's see
or it was shorter or longer. So they like whatever the way that they're flying right now, it doesn't make sense in this world. Yeah.
So they think the sun revolves around the Earth. That's what they think. What about the other planets?
They don't believe that. They don't believe that other planets exist. I guess.
So do they think it's a half circle?
No, it's like a disc, kind of like a frisbee. It's just flat.
Why?
But what's on the other side then of that disc?
Just roots of all the plants sticking out.
Yeah.
You pull out fucking a tree and it's just little dangly roots like that.
This is why robots are gonna take us over. Because like no matter how much technology and education and things we have, there's always gonna be fucking morons.
Yep.
And that's all humans are, fucking morons with technology.
Yeah, playing Mafia taught me that.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
personally don't give a fuck. And how come all these flat earthers always look like that? Crazy. Like I want like a flat earther to be like Elon Musk. You know what I mean? Then there might be some validity to it. But there's these people who are all self-taught scientists, you know, and they're the ones that are these flat earther believers. So unless like somebody of like real like accreditation says it, then maybe I'll look into it.
Well, they can't, because if you think about it, right? Like, to have such a radical thought, you can't really, like, I think just by nature, you already don't look like the norm. So you're already gonna stick out, like,
No, but Elon Musk sticks out, but he's a genius.
Yeah. Every flat earther I feel like has that, you know, the janitor like key on the waist that you could pull it out and there's a fucking chain that connects like 500 keys. I feel like every flat earther has that.
isn't a famous basketball player a flat earther?
A lot of people, Chris Paul, I believe he's a flat
I
earther.
bet they all got those keys.
Yeah.
B.O.B.,
Flat Earth
the
keys.
rapper.
Yeah, see, none of these people are of any form of like
Tequila.
high intellect.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If Tila Tequila's on your side, she's not really helping your little situation.
Anybody that says they're a flat earther, I automatically assume you have an IQ of lower than 80.
If you're a flat earther, I automatically assume you pee in your sink. Like that's what I.
Because you don't want the government to know.
That's the type of person that you are. You piss
I
in.
love conspiracy theories, and some of them I believe in, but a flat earther is just on the other side of town.
Yeah.
you
like,
know.
you guys know Neil deGrasse?
He's on Netflix and he does the space video.
Yeah, so he ended up tweeting this recently that everyone loved. It's this image of the moon and like a disc, and it says, "A lunar eclipse flat earthers have never seen."
That moon looks like a gangster on Instagram with a black bar across its eye.
Yeah, so if our Earth was flat, this is what a lunar eclipse would look like, but it's not. But yeah, this guy, he ended up going viral with his claim that he's gonna be going up into the atmosphere.
I want NASA. What I want NASA to do is to give him money and allow him to create it, so he could go up.
What a waste! Why?
Well, he's already almost there. Trust me.
It's not a waste.
not funded
That's
by-
good entertainment.
Yeah.
That's can you imagine the look on the motherfucker's face after he goes up and he realizes it's a sphere? He comes down and he's like, "Fuck, dude, you just fucking destroyed this man's dreams," and we could all laugh.
Yeah.
It's like the best reality show ever.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like this guy is kind of faking it that he's a flat earther because he previously launched a rocket in 2014. He went up 1,374 feet, but then the G-force was too much, and then so he ended up needing 3 days to recover from that whole thing because it ended up crashing down, and I don't know the point. And then back then he wasn't a flat earther, and so now he became a flat. From what I understand, he
To get
became
money.
a flat earther to get funding.
Other flat earthers. He's a troll.
That's what it seems like.
No, what if underlyingly he's always wanted to be an astronaut, but he could never do it, and so by going this way, he can actually achieve his dream.
Because he was too stupid, huh? I could kind of see that.
If you could never be an astronaut from before, you should probably just stay away from it.
Yeah.
Because if you can't handle the G-force, you're just gonna die.
How old is he?
He looks like he's like 60.
Yeah, a solid 60 years old. If he goes up and he explodes, he lived a good life.
You could probably look for another hobby. Try to perfect barbecue beans or something.
Why does his fucking rocket look like a fucking sale sign? Those guys that spin and shit. Like, what the fuck is it? You know what I mean?
That shit looks like a piece of shit.
Yeah, it looks like one of those things where you see the guy just.
They don't mention his age, so I'm not sure.
I kind of want to ride it.
Like the ones where you like put like quarters in and then there's like a little rocket.
No, no, like I want to.
Yeah, it looks like one of those janky.
That's such a cute look. No, is your mind everything is cute, but then this I wanna ride it like whoosh, like this way, not up, cause this is death. This is whoosh.
That's a wee.
Yeah, that's a wee.
Good on him, though. I'm glad that you have a hobby, and I'm glad that you probably don't have friends too.